Rashmi. Welcome to SRS Info. Today we will discuss about the machineries used for tablet preparation. Now we have thoroughly studied that the tablets are prepared by the compression of granules. Okay. So that for this compression we are used different types of machineries which are mainly known as tablet making machines or tablet presses. Now, there are mainly 5 types of machines are used for tablet compression. Single punch machines, multi-punch machines, rotary tablet machines, high-speed rotary tablet machines, and multi-layer rotary tablet machines. Today we will discuss about the first one, that is single punch machines. The diagram is very important for examination purpose, so you thoroughly practice how to draw this diagram. The parts of the machine and the working method of these machines. Both these 2 types of questions can be asked in the exam. So in the examination point of view, we will discuss about the parts along with the working of the machine. Okay. Single punch means one set of die and punch is fitted in this machine. See here. This is the upper punch and lower punch. One set of punch and there is a die here. Okay. So this is the main part, upper punch, lower punch and die. In this type of single punch machine, only one tablet can be compressed at a time. Here the compression takes place when this upper punch comes downward. Okay, so at a time a single tablet can be pressed. These machines are mainly used to prepare small quantity of tablets. About 60 to 90 tablets per minute can be prepared by using this single punch machine. Okay, there is a wheel attached here, so it can be operated by hand or by power. Both facilities are attached with this machine. And this machine is prepared by using good quality of steel frame with heavy base. There is a heavy base for this machine, and altogether this machine is prepared with good quality of steel. There is a horizontal frame and vertical frame. The horizontal frame is attached with a die. There is a vertical shaft is there. This vertical shaft holds a lower punch which moves freely in the die. This lower punch moves freely in the die. Okay. And this is helpful for easy ejection also. So the vertical shaft holds the lower punch which moves freely in the die. Then there is a capacity regulating screw and ejection regulating screw. These screws are also very important. What is the use of the screw? The volume and weight of the granules to be compressed and ejection of the tablet after compression can be adjusted by this screw. See, somewhere here is the ejection screw is attached and the capacity regulating screw in the lower side. This capacity regulating screw adjusts the volume and weight of the granules to be compressed. Okay, and the ejection of the tablet is controlled by the ejection regulating screw. So this is a very important point. What is the function of this screws? Screws is very important. Then the upper punch is fixed and locked into this holder in the upper part of the shaft. Repeatedly this is adjusted by moving this screw. After that the punch is fixed and locked into its holder in the upper part of the shaft. The upper punch is fixed the same direction of the lower punch. Okay. The upper punch is having the same diameter as that of the lower punch. The diameter of the upper punch is exactly same as that of the lower punch. Then the upper punch enters the die correctly on its downward movement. When the wheel or the machine starts to operate, then the upper punch moves downward to the die. Then what happens? This is the hopper. Okay. The granules are filled in this hopper and these granules will come into this die. This is the hopper shoe. Then the granules are come into the die. Then what is here? This is the lower punch. This is the upper punch. When the pressure comes from the upper side, then this punch put downward and hit the granules. Then what happened? The granules will be compressed. After the compression, then the tablet will be ejected by this tablet output adjust screw. This is the ejection screw. There is an ejection screw which helps for the ejection of the tablet. The driving wheel is attached to the shaft, which may be hand operated or driven by a motor, and 60 to 90 tablets per minute can be prepared by this single punch machine. I have already told you about this. This is the parts of this machine. Now let us see the steps in detail. First, the granules ready for compression is placed in the hopper shoe. Then from the hopper it feeds into the die. Okay. The granules compressed in between the two punches, the upper punch and the lower punch. From the hopper, this comes into the die. This is the upper punch, then this is the lower punch. The granules compressed in between this upper and lower punch. Lower punch makes sufficient space in the die cavity to hold the weigh material. Okay. Then the top of the lower punch should be in a level with the upper surface of the die. This is very important. This is the die in between. Okay. So the lower punch should be in a level with the upper surface of the die for easy ejection. The easy ejection is also very important. After compression, the tablet should be easily ejected. Okay. For that purpose, the top of the lower punch should be in level with the upper surface of the die. Here that function takes place. Pressure for the compression is adjusted from the upper punch. This is the pressure adjust. Okay, this is the upper punch. So how much of the pressure is needed for the compression of the tablet is adjusted by this pressure adjust. Then the punches are locked in the correct position. When the pressure and position is adjusted, then this is locked. Okay, in the correct position, and the required number of tablets are prepared. This is the mechanism by which a single punch machine works out. This I have shown you the diagram in detail. You practice it thoroughly. This is the diagram and this is the actual machine. Okay, this is the hopper. This is the hand wheeler. This is the base. This is the main part. The upper punch, lower punch, die. Okay, then these are the screws. Very, very important. Practice thoroughly how to draw this diagram, the mechanism, the parts, etc. Okay. So now we completed the single punch machine. We will continue with the different types of machine in the next class. Thank you.